I overlooked one key thing whenever I bought this camper, and it looks like it's going to cost me about $500 to fix it. So don't do what I did. What's up, fellow fixers? My name is Jeremy, and if you like learning how to fix things, then this is the channel for you. Subscribe, hit the bell icon so you don't miss a thing. Now, if you watched our video about a year ago, you probably remember that we bought a pop-up camper, and I went around and showed you how to fix a lot of the minor little things that it had. It's not leaking. I put a tarp on it because I'm in Central Florida and it is hot. That just keeps it clean and makes sure that it stays dry. But I came out here the other day and we got a problem. It's hard to tell on this particular tire, but it is dry rotted pretty good, and I actually had a blowout on the other one. Even the spare tire has dry rot, so I'm looking at 3 brand new tires. One blew out on me and I need to replace the other 2. I haven't decided if I want to just put it on jacks and take all the tires off and go and have them replaced, or if I want to just go ahead and put the spare on here, then I will haul it to the tire place and have them replace everything. But let's go ahead and get started. I've got a helper today too. All right, there's my little helper today. You gonna help me fix all this? What are we gonna do?
We're gonna take the wheel off the camper.
Why?
Because it's
Flat. Yeah, we're gonna fix it. All right, so we're gonna have to go and get the jack so we can put the jack under here. And we've got this soft sand under here, so we're probably gonna have to use some sort of wood or block so it doesn't sink into the sand. All right, and I think I have a 4-way in here that we can use to take those nuts off of that tire. All right, let's go. Oh, looks like we got another helper. You gonna help me? Yeah. Okay, let's go. All right, so I got these jack stands. I've had them for a while. I'm gonna go ahead and jack it up, and then I'm gonna put a jack stand under it to hold it up. All right, so the problem I have is that I've got, probably can't see it, but I've got this tire on a piece of wood right here that extends back this way, and I really want to be able to jack it up right underneath this cross member, but I can't get it over that far because of this wood, so I'm gonna try to just get some of the weight off of this so that I can slide this over. That's pretty hard to do, buddy. But once we get this up, there we go. All right, now I'm gonna let it down so that I can move this thing over just a little bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna let the camper down just for a minute and put this over here, and I'll still have room for my jack stand. Here we go. Now remember, we have to be careful once Daddy gets this jacked up, right? Because it could what? That's right, it could fall on us. Let's go ahead and get this off of here. I think we're gonna put the spare on it.
Hit me with your leg.
Sorry. I gotta let the camper down just a little bit. Things don't always go your way whenever you're working on stuff, do they? Gotta figure it out. And right now, these bolts are on here pretty tight. I should have probably loosened them up when it was sitting on the rim, but I didn't. So instead, I gotta go get some penetrating oil and see if we can spray that on there and loosen them up. I'm gonna go ahead and spray it on all of the lugs on this tire and all of them. Liquid wrench, not sponsored. Come on, bud. All right, I'm not saying that this is the best stuff, but I've used it for a long time. There might be something better out there, but it works pretty good for loosening things up. All right, so Daddy's gonna do one. Spray it all on there. All right, squirt it on these other 2, buddy. Yep, all over. Now do the other one. All right, we're gonna let it sit for about 5 minutes so that it can get down in there, and hopefully we'll get it loosened up. All right, That's good right there. Pretty good at untying. In there pretty good. Good job. All right, let's see now. Here we go. All right, that four-way just didn't have enough to get leverage. Good news is this Ford 0408 F-150 lug wrench is right size, so it's gonna let me get some more leverage on it. My goodness. It's still pretty tight, but it's moving. You're standing right in my way, bud. Alright, hold on now. A little hard work never hurt anybody. Alright, you hang on to those. I'm gonna go get that old tire and put it on there, okay? Now you can see, oh, it might actually fit on there just perfectly. Without having to jack it up anymore. Better crouch down and say hi to him.
Hi.
So that it doesn't spin. It was just one of those things. I was looking at everything else and I just did not look at the tires, and I would have never thought that these tires would cost what they do. I figured I was looking at maybe $50 or $60 per tire. Each one of these tires is about $160. So I'm very close to $500 to get 3 new tires put on. Do not make the same mistake that I made. All right, so there you have it. If you're fixing any tire, doesn't matter if it's on a pop-up camper like this or a vehicle, it's basically the same process either way. So if they like this video, what should they do?
I don't know. What?
How about subscribe to the channel? Hit the bell icon. If you want to see the video about how I fixed all the little pieces of this camper, you can go check that out. I'll link it over here somewhere. What do you tell them?
See you on the next video.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.